Hey guys, it's M.O.A.B here, and I'm bringing you 5 more tips to getting a M.O.A.B, or at least a better score. Now in the past, I made a video with explaining 7 in-depth tips to getting a M.O.A.B, so if you want to see that, you can click that nice pretty yellow square on the screen. And my first tip for this video is to be prepared and always have a backup plan. Now, for instance, you're always going to run into the rooms, and if you played the game long enough, you should know where people tend to camp. And if you don't, you got to watch those corners like this. There's going to be people in these spots that just annoy you the most. And you got to be prepared. For instance, this hard hat tunnel right here. Once you come over here, you're going to make sure to check up above that tunnel a lot, especially if you're on a high kill streak, but you'd want to do it a little bit quicker than I did to save yourself some time. Now, my second tip is look both ways, quickly yet thoroughly. And this place usually gets me killed when I don't look. But when I look, nobody's there. But sometimes there's people there. So you gotta look both ways like mom told you when you were a little kid. And make sure you check every direction. Now right here on hard hat, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make sure I get my nice little 180 view out the doorway. And you want to check. Now, right here I kind of left my back open, but I was doing it for the demonstration. And my third tip is do not be risky. Don't be risky. Right here, I'm going to go past this tunnel, and look what happens. Oh, I got shot. Yeah, I don't want to be shot. So you want to just run away from that. Don't even bother fighting them. Don't even bother being around them. Or in this situation, you can avoid the amounts of LMG bullets coming around corners. Now, like right here, don't be risky and run past flaming cars. You want to dodge those flaming cars. Go away from them, or you'll end up like this. And same with the fire tanks. You'll die to fire tanks and stuff like that. Now, my fourth tip is avoid the bad areas and stick to the good. Now, here's 3 stages I'm going to demonstrate. Now here on Dome, this is a very bad area to be on a high kill streak. You want to stay away from this. You want to be in this kind of an area on Dome when you're on a good kill streak, because this is usually where I tend to get my M.O.A.Bs as well, along with that building in the back. Now for Arcading, for example, this is a very bad idea. Never go up those stairs and just do that, or go through these doors. That will get you screwed. You will get killed easily like that. Now for Arcading, you want to be in a spot like this. This whole back area on Arcading is a great place to be when you're getting your M.O.A.Bs. It's a very trusty spot. Never go up those main escalators. Now underground, don't ever do that risky run across this top place right here. You will definitely get killed. Now for my 5th tip is find your perfect class setup. And for this, I'm going to show you what I use. Now this is my greatest class setup. I always get M.O.A.Bs with this. So what you want to do is you want to find a gun that you are comfortable with. And I mean literally comfortable with. So for instance, I'm going to use my U.M.P. 45. And you want to use your proficiency, of course. Now this isn't really too guiding right here, but I'll get more in depth in a second. I like to throw on silencer, and I like to throw on extended mags or rapid fire, as newbie as that sounds. But, so, yeah. Now, for secondaries, you can stick to any of the handguns. I recommend using handguns, but don't use any machine pistols. It's really gay. And for lethal, I'm going to use my frag. My frag is always trusty. I love throwing it right when I spawn. I usually get something. And for, I definitely recommend an EMP grenade for tactical guys. It's the most helpful thing ever. Now, for perk 1, here's where it comes tactically. You want to throw on Scavenger Pro. Now, you start off with maximum magazines, and you will always have maximum magazines by replenishing. Now, for perk 2, I'm going to throw on Hardline. That will help you out in a second. And for perk 3, I'm going to put on my lovely Sit Rep Pro because it allows me to hear better on my headset. So I definitely recommend getting a headset as well. Now for kill streaks, I'll throw on Specialist, and you want to put Sleight of Hand Pro. Now since you have Hardline, you'll get Sleight of Hand right after your first kill, which means you will instantly reload real quickly. Also, for the third one, you will put on Dead Silence Pro, which I like to have for no falling damage and quiet, and then Stalker Pro is what I like to use. So that's my perfect class setup. That's what I use all the time. It helps so much, especially with that Sleight of Hand being as your first thing on your specialist bonus with Hardline. It works perfectly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if these tips worked, and you could go check out the previous 7 tips in the other video that I made. That will also be linked in the description below. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and that's pretty much it. Alright, M.O.A.B out.